out, Josh ain't going for the switch. I just wanna burn for a miss. Keep your eyes stayed on me for the blessing. Treasure up in the heavens, we snatch it. Look at the change upon my nation. Yeah, look at the change upon my nation. Look at the change upon my nation. Yeah, look at the change upon my nation. All that power in the keys, yeah, but I really wanna use that.
What up, everybody? You know Cinematography. I just felt like doing that.
What's up? For those indie geeks, I feel this laughing man is just raised.
Oh, because I didn't expect that to come out like that. But it did.
Hey, look, we're back again.
Oh!
And we're talking about anime again. That's the perfect intro for me. I don't care.
For sure.
Anytime
you see us, you already know it's probably going to be an anime episode. But today, we did one about My Hero. We talked about the final season, so go watch that. That was a fun episode.
We're getting into anime period, and what should be nominated probably for like the anime awards and all that. But before we do, before we do, what would you say? This is gonna be a hot button question. What would you say was the best looking premiere of an anime within the last 10 years?
10 years?
10 years. You got it. Because if you say 5, there's only like really so many that stuck out.
I thought you was gonna say this last year.
No, because a lot of them didn't start this past year. A lot of them just kind of like were on their second or third season.
Yeah, that's true. Dang, the best looking premiere of an anime. The best looking premiere.
10
years.
You got to remember back. We've had Attack on Titan. We've had.
Hold on.
Was that 15 years ago or 10?
I felt like it was longer than that because we waited way too long. AOT premiere.
Yeah, no, I think it was. I think it was over 10 years.
That is not what I spelled.
That I don't even want to. Attack on. We have to rate this a different.
Yeah, this Attack on Titan debuted April 7th, 2013.
So just shy of 10 years. So about 10 years.
Yeah.
12, 13. So okay, so they don't count. All right. What else do we have? Which ones of I won't alter the question, but which ones were we paying attention to in the last decade?
Animes.
I can tell you, for me, one of those would be My Hero Academia. Coincidentally, the one that we were talking about. Because, okay, here's my thing. I already expressed this on the other episode, but just like the introductions to everybody, the explaining of the quirks and how they worked, and who was affected, who wasn't affected, everything. It was just such a tight premiere, and they kind of went, no, all balls to the wall, foot on the gas. Like they did it up. It was one of the better premieres of recent memory. But what else do we got? I wanted to say Free Run. I enjoyed Free Run. But I
didn't enjoy that first episode. I ain't gonna hold you. That joint was long.
Like, what are we going off? Like, okay, are we going off of aesthetics? Because like the first few episodes of My Hero Academia, like the aesthetics were crazy. Like you hadn't seen a style like that before animated in such a fashion. So it was like, okay, they're kind of cooking. This has potential type. But if you're talking about like solo leveling, and I don't even know if you can count that because the first episode, the first few episodes, we didn't see what we saw later in the season. It was really just the start.
So I'm a name off something that started 2015 on One Punch Man, My Hero Academia, Demon Slayer,
Yeah, Demon Slayer. Yeah.
JJK.
JJK would probably win.
I was about to say JJK is up there.
They would probably
JJK
win.
is up there. JJK is up there.
It's really up there.
Vinland Saga.
I never watched
The first season was fire. Oh, that opening episode, that premiere episode was actually really, really good. I hate the second season, but the first season was fire. Mob Psycho 100. Made in Abyss. The Promise Neverland. You never watched? Oh, I haven't finished all of Mob Psycho either. I haven't finished season 3 because I got pissed off halfway through it.
I only watched the first couple of episodes because I saw it on Toonami in passing.
Oh,
Planet Fitness, yeah. There was like because they were playing it on Toonami, and I just happened to be watching it because I worked overnight.
Mm-hmm.
And I was watching it on the Planet Fitness TV because they would always just switch it to Cartoon Network at night. But like, I was just like, yeah, man, this show looks pretty dope. But I mean, like, it was. I can't really remember it though. Was it dope? Like, was the premiere or was the first couple episodes really dope
for Mob Psycho? I don't remember. I know I liked the first season, loved the second season. Third season pissed me off, so I never finished it. But it only has 3. It only has 3 seasons. Because it like changed to a completely different type of show. Like it went from like an action adventure shonen to a slice of life, and it was like, bro, what?
I'm cool.
What are we doing?
We still have hands. That's Windbreaker right there.
Yeah, but Windbreaker started like that. If you start in the way Mob Psycho started with the first 2 seasons, and then you switch to that season 3, it's like, what? It's like a drastic change.
Low key, I felt like Windbreaker was a fever dream or something. Like it exists. It's there. They're making like a live action adaptation, which it probably just should have been that anyway. But like I'm just kind of like, it's one of those where I wasn't mad that it was a slice of life just because they still have superb hands.
Oh, for sure.
They didn't, and they didn't need all the like superpowers and stuff, basically. So like
that part. And we got Your Lie in April and Death Parade. I haven't watched either of those. Yeah.
I've seen the beginning of Made in the Abyss. That is a wild anime.
I haven't seen it. I heard it was good. I just haven't seen it.
Yeah. Promise Neverland. People swear by Promise Neverland, but I wasn't into it.
They said the manga was good. They said the anime it was not. Like they changed a lot of stuff.
So we're literally looking at genuinely like the last couple of years. So it would only be between like JJK.
Vinland Saga's up there though, but you haven't seen it.
As far as the premiere goes though, it's pretty crazy.
Yeah. It's good.
Oh, we're not.
Yeah, I don't want to spoil it.
Go Loser Ranger. We're a spoiler class. You can spoil it. I'm not gonna watch it.
It's good. You should watch it. The first season is really good. The first season is really good. The first season is really good. Second season, some people like it who enjoy that type of storytelling. I don't enjoy you switching gears that drastically after what you did. The first season was fire. And then the second season is the brother's on a farm the whole time trying to get his life right with God and control his temper and all this stuff. And it's just like, that's cool, but I don't want to see you do farm stuff for a whole season when you was out here getting to it in season 1. Like I get the character growth, but my brother in Christ, I need you to pick up a sword and I need you to fight. So I didn't like
So
season two.
I'm not really into like tales of Nordicism. I'm not into that whole thing. I'm not a Viking. I'm not into it. But like, and
See, I like
I just have never
mythologies.
really had any. Like, I'm cool with mythologies, but like, I've just never been into the Nordic stuff. Like,
I feel you.
other than Thor from the Marvel side, I'm not into it. Or
I feel you.
Hercules from the Grecian part of everything. He's not
Oh,
Greek,
from the
but
Greek mythology. Got you.
yeah. But like, I just I don't know. Maybe I'll take a stab at it or whatever and watch it. But I would say the only dogs in this fight of recent memory would be the newer anime. So it would have to be shrunk down to like the last 5 to 6 years. Because we got JJK. Even Vinland Saga is still in there, but like JJK, One Punch Man
I'm
had a
trying to remember.
strong opening.
I didn't. It took a while for me to get hooked on the One Punch Man, so I'm probably the wrong
Dude,
person to ask. I know a
it
lot
had
of
a
people loved it.
strong
The
opening.
first episode was it was a lot happening, a lot going on, and the way they depicted Saitama was cool. I do remember that part, but it was after that. So the first episode did catch me. It was after that I was just like, okay, is anything else going to happen, or is this just going to be the
The
running
B
theme?
the B lady was a little much. But but yeah, no, I feel you. Like I feel you with that. So it didn't really have sustainability. But if we were just talking about like, if we were talking about that, then it'd be cool. But we're just talking about like the premiere episodes, like the first few episodes they dropped.
Right. And that's what's funny because we're talking about a best of like it's been a lot of anime that's premiered that's had solid first episodes, like enough to be like, huh, okay, I'm a watch episode two, see what y'all talking about. But I wouldn't put it up there like with elite level. Like Black Clover and Fire Force had enough for me to be like, huh, I'll watch episode two. I mean, this seems different. This seems
I
cool.
didn't even think about that. Yeah, like Fire Force had a really strong premiere.
Right.
Like very strong, like
Sound design going
to
crazy.
anime.
First
Sound design going
episode.
crazy. I wouldn't put Black Clover in there, and I know that's gonna like piss some people off, but like
I wouldn't either.
just because it took a minute for it to like get there
Get
for
going.
me.
Yeah. It takes a little bit, and then if Asa annoys you enough, most people fall off.
I think Asta's hilarious, bro. Everybody's
I ain't like
annoyed with
all the yelling.
Asta.
I ain't like all the yelling.
Asta is hilarious. Sometimes that does get a little irritating, but like Asta is like one of those characters to where he's basically Naruto with no filter. He's happier Naruto.
I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
Because Asta didn't necessarily have it as bad as a child, so like you could see him. You know, he has that optimism, but he's still as a character like.
You know who did have a good first episode? Wisteria and Sword or Wand was what was that
Dude,
thing called?
no, yeah, Wistoria. Restoria is like the wand and the sword or whatever. That
Something like
was
that.
a
Yeah.
freaking solid,
Yep. Wisteria, the Wand and the Sword.
solid show. That was a
That
solid
first
show.
episode was actually that had me hooked for the rest of the rest of the season.
I never watched shows like that. And I was just all like, this is actually legit.
Facts.
This is pretty dope. And now that I'm doing this whole 129 review thing on Cougar Zero's Corner, go ahead and like, share, subscribe. Now that I'm starting to do that, I'm starting to watch a bunch of shows for the first time, like just the giving my first impressions off of the first two episodes, hence the name 129 review. But like I'm doing one on the new Kamen Rider show. It's like an anime, like I want to be a Kamen Rider or something like that.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
And I wasn't expecting what I got. It's actually intriguing, but also there's some fan service, so you guys might want to But I don't know who made it. But the premise of it is actually really dope. So it's just like I'm looking at stuff differently now. And with story, I would have never watched that outside of unless somebody had let me know swords are involved.
Right.
This isn't just this isn't just another magical. We're forgetting freaking Mashal.
Mashal was funny, but I wouldn't.
Mashal was funny.
I'm taking One Punch Man over Mashal though. If we're talking about just first episode,
Okay.
just first episode.
Okay, I can see that. Premiere. Okay, but I'm saying at the top of the list would be JJK. That was one of the strongest premieres I've ever seen from an anime in my life. Like, let alone in the last 10 years. Like,
JJK was strong.
They set it up to where, like, okay, no, because now I need to know what happens.
For sure.
This kid that just swallowed a demon finger.
For sure. For sure.
I need to understand. And why all of a sudden does this dude who is blindfolded have hands? Like, what's going on?
For sure.
Especially if you weren't like a person like me who did not watch Jujutsu Kaisen 0 before the series.
So it didn't come out then.
I didn't know that it existed. I watched Jujutsu Kaisen late. Like, I didn't see.
Oh.
Like, I saw the episodes, but I didn't see it.
So the movie was already out when you saw the episodes. Oh.
Zero was already on Crunchyroll.
Okay, got you.
I decided to start watching Jujutsu Kaisen like way after the fact. So it was just kind of like,
got you.
This series is dope. What's this movie? I don't know about that. I don't know if I'm gonna watch it. There's completely different characters. I don't know.
Yeah, the movie didn't come out until season 1 was done.
Yeah, see, I didn't know that. Like,
yeah,
I didn't watch it until after watching season 2.
Yeah.
So I was just like, oh, okay. And then I watched the movie and I was like, why did I not watch this movie? This movie was dope. But my point is that they sit up there with like some of the best premieres in anime history, in my opinion. Like,
True.
They sit up there with like, oh, we're retooling everything and making Dragon Ball an action anime, and now it's going to be Dragon Ball Z.
True.
Oh, we're starting Naruto Shippuden off with, oh, there's Sasuke. We found him.
Right.
What do we do now? Even though it wasn't okay, I wouldn't call Naruto Shippuden or the first Naruto a good premiere, but like Shippuden picking up there where, like, first of all, you don't know who Sai is yet.
Right.
Like, who's this?
Right. Who's this dude? Right. But that was it. I'm not gonna hold you. Shippuden's premiere was a fire premiere though, because it's just like, hold on, wait. He left the village. Wait, why is he dressed like a Rushmore? Wait, what is happening?
Well, because
what is going on?
I don't know about you. But like, because you're a little bit younger than me, so like the premiere of the original Naruto show happened when we were still in school. Like, we were either all still in high school or middle school one. So like, it was when they were like doing a bunch of different licensing things, and like it wasn't all on Toonami yet. But then when it started being on Toonami, that's when they started like playing out the episodes. I never finished the first Naruto series. I didn't know it just got super boring at the end.
Brother.
And I didn't know that he left. I had no idea that he left. So when I watched Shippuden, because I was like, oh, they look cooler, like just character design, I was like, let's see what this is about. That premiere was popping. I was like,
for sure,
Sasuke's back and he's ill. What is crapping? Like, who's that guy? Who's that? I was in that. Pause.
I feel you on that one. You saying JJK? Because
JJK,
I loved Gachi Akuda's episode 1 too, though. They got me hooked from jump.
Dude, Gachi Akuda was like a cheat code or something. Like, how?
Bro, like
one episode.
Bro, they did a lot with one episode. And I was just like, yo, okay.
And considering how long the episodes are, like, you sit through it and it's like you didn't really watch anything because it feels like it's only like 15, 20 minutes.
Right.
Basically is, but like, it's just like, how did you do that in a 20-minute span of
bro
episode?
I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna need this. But also, To Be Hero X had a fire premiere episode.
To Be Hero X had a fire premiere. I will agree.
This is a great question. I'm mad we
So
still
I
on this.
wouldn't. Maybe, maybe we should do this. Maybe we should do this. We could team up with your channel and do like a ranked list, like an actual, like we can go to the tier list site and make a tier list of anime premieres and where they would sit, so that we can actually rank them. Because right now we're just kind of naming off random ones. But if
True.
we take all those anime and kind of just rank them, then we can kind of have like a definitive thing, and we'll just like put that on those Indiexgeekz and team up with your channel or something. And like, hey,
we could do that.
Where we're ranking.
We could do that.
Because there's some that we haven't thought about too. Like you haven't seen it, but Red Ranger trapped in an isekai thing was actually crazy. Like I didn't expect it to be like as lit as it was, but the premiere for that, just everything didn't make sense. Like you're basically watching what looks like a Super Sentai episode or like a Power Ranger episode in anime form, which again, I'm gonna reiterate it on my page at some point again, but they just need to make a Power Rangers anime. That's how you get people to watch this crap.
Facts.
Just saying. But Facts. They proved that you could do it. They proved that you could do it with Red Ranger and Isekai, because they did all the stuff that you would expect.
Right.
But then he got trapped in an Isekai world. But it was up after that because they didn't know how his powers worked.
Right.
They didn't know. They thought it was like according to like magical spells and stuff. Like he's like, it's no spells. These are just my powers. And he just like, transformed. And all the tropes and stuff. It was funny. It was like action packed. Like dude actually has hands. And then when you get introduced to the rest of his team and everything that happens throughout the series, it's crazy. But like, it was like one of those sleeper premieres that, because it's such a niche thing and not everybody's into like tokusatsu, it didn't seem like too many people cared, because also there's like a low bar for isekai. You know? Speaking of which, what was the one with the bird head dude?
Shangri-La Frontier.
Shangri-La Frontier. Oh my goodness. I can't say that the premiere was like dope, but I think when they finally got things going, it was dope. Like I feel like
it got better as you watched it, for sure.
Just kind of leading into what we're really going to be talking about is like, I feel like it should get nominated for something as far as the anime awards go, like maybe Crunchyroll awards, whatever.
I can see that.
It should probably be. Should it be in the league for best fights?
One of. I mean, their fights are pretty good. Best fights, one of. If we're talking,
they have some of the best animation in fights.
They do. If we're just talking about this past year, I wouldn't be mad if it got nominated. I wouldn't be mad because they do have good animation.
Yeah, no, it's and they've been wilding with that series a little bit, but like, I mean, you could say the same for Mashal, because Mashal has some pretty dope fight scenes, which is crazy.
For sure.
It's great. But that's what I'm saying. We're talking about some of the sleeper anime too. The sleeper anime have been going nuts. I have to go back to the tokusatsu. Go Loser Ranger had one of the best premieres. Just to kind of close out that thought, because I was thinking this the whole time, and I was just like, actually, it did. It had a really good premiere. A lot of them just, they weren't as popular as the anime that we normally talk about on here. So it's like Go Loser Ranger, dope premiere, dope premise, dig it. Undead Unluck had a pretty dope premiere.
It did. It had enough to get you interested into it. Yeah. For sure. The story. Did you finish it?
I still haven't watched like the last few episodes.
Brother, you have to watch the last few episodes because the way it ends, based on how it started, it's a completely different show. By the way that first season ends, I was just like, "Fam, what? This what we doing?"
But it
I'm here
always had that potential. It always
for
had that
sure.
potential because of the way that they set up the power scaling in there
Hmm.
and the like everything. So I definitely will finish it. It was a hard at first watch for me just because again it's another anime with fan service and I'm not trying to venture in too far into that lane.
I feel you.
Just as a personal preference, but
Hmm.
like it's just kind of one of those things where it's like, okay, well, they take precaution. They don't like, they're not out there with, you know what I mean?
Right.
So it's just it's meant for older audiences, but they're not like showing really anything. So it's like,
Right.
okay, all right, cool, but it's always funny when they allude to it.
I
But
would, I would also, I would throw Gachiakida in there if we talking best fights.
we're talking best fights, yeah, yeah.
Like just this
When
past
was it
year,
cooking?
bro,
When was it cooking?
they got to it. They got to it. Jabber, when Jabber pulled up, yeah, they was getting active, bro. They
The
was getting
blackest
active,
character in anime.
bro. Getting
Jabber
active,
heavy,
bro.
man.
Yeah, I would
I
definitely throw
love
them
it.
up there. I would
Yeah,
low key. I
Gachiaka.
wouldn't be mad if Sakamoto Days got voted up there for like best fights.
Sakamoto days. We didn't even
Sakamoto
think.
Days, they was
Okay,
getting to it too. They was getting to it
one of
too.
the best premieres and also some of the best fight scenes I've seen in an anime
For
that
sure.
isn't shonen based.
Right.
Like it
Right.
has like the makeup of like a shonen, but it just because Sakamoto's a grown man
Right.
and he's coming out of retirement, kind of. He's just
That
not
part.
killing anybody. So it's like, yeah, Sakamoto Days got active as far as best fights. Best cinematography though. I would say I would still say Sakamoto Days. But also, realistically, Freerun had some of the best cinematography. And it took a minute to get to it. Just the way the camera work, just how
Yeah.
they depict that world
Would
is
you?
crazy.
Would that be considered though? If you think about it for like anime awards or like Crunchyroll awards, considering this, when did the first season drop? Was that this year or last year?
It was last year. It was last year, yeah.
So would it still count?
I would think so.
Oh, okay. If it still counts, I'll throw that up here. I don't know
Because
how
it
they
didn't
do.
finish until this year.
Oh, okay. Got you. How would they do movies versus shows? Are they still in the same category?
I'm not sure.
Because if we talking movies, I gotta throw Demon Slayer in there.
Demon Slayer wins by default. Like that's not even like that's
I don't
okay.
know though. I still
Okay.
gotta watch. I still gotta watch the
People would
Chainsaw
argue with
Man
that.
movie.
People like yeah, people are about the Chainsaw Man movie, but I have heard that it looks gorgeous.
Right.
But like it's just like by default, and you can argue with that. But who else besides who who's throwing hands like not like metaphorically, who's throwing hands with Demon Slayer's animation like that other than like who's really doing that? And you could say like genuinely like JJK, you could say um actually I feel like Freewind had some of the best animation.
It did.
Just
I would also throw Gachi Akira in there because the
Solo
style.
Leveling wouldn't count this year, right? Solo Leveling wouldn't count this year because they
I
already
don't think so. Yeah, I don't think
yeah.
so. So yeah,
So
I
Gachi Akuda would definitely be up there. Cinematography wise, like just the outline, like just how things look, how the camera moves.
Fire
Yeah.
Force.
Fire Force came up. Fire Force for looking like obviously it's the same author, but like for looking like it's a Soul Eater ripoff, it's not a ripoff. That I just said that for clicks. Just for looking like that, the way that they came up was actually insane.
Yeah.
Like you don't expect it. But I would
Yeah.
say the same. I would say the same for Red Ranger and Isekai, because they did some things. Like if I were to share some clips with you, like cinematically, some things that they did were they were boxing with everybody else. Like
Gotcha.
and it's like, okay, who the heck who the heck decided to go this hard on this freaking series that nobody else is apparently watching? Like, it's like what happened? Like, yeah. So I mean, there's a lot of candidates, but who do you realistically think is going to be like Demon Slayer?
Yeah, I mean it's hard when it comes to cinematography and animation. It's kind of hard to beat out Demon Slayer. Like they are the cream of the crop. Like if we're being honest, it's just like it's people that come close. Don't get me wrong, but if we talk about overtaking the throne, it's Demon Slayer right now for the moment.
But they might put it up against Chainsaw Man. That's the thing. It's like
I haven't seen it yet, so I don't know how good. I've only heard good things about the movie, but I just haven't seen it yet.
We're not going off of whether we've seen it. We're going off of like what would they put
That's true
in that category. So
that's true.
Like I'm sure that they would probably put Demon Slayer, because we had the Swordsman arc right before the movie came out anyway.
Yeah.
So they would.
Well, no, Hashira training. Hashira training.
Hashira training. Yeah. So yeah, Hashira training. That arc came out. JJK, did the second season end this year or at the end of last year? Would it catch the cutoff date?
Let me see. Let's Google. Shout out to having two phones.
Hey, one for the and one for the. I got two phones. People don't remember Kevin Gates from back then.
Oh wow! Season 2 ended in 2023. My brother in Christ.
Really? Dang.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well then,
it don't feel like it.
Not getting nominated. They're
for sure.
Getting nominated.
They definitely not.
It's probably just fresh in our brains because like season 3 is about to come up here.
For sure. In January, and they finna go stupid.
I've already seen some clips.
They finna go dumb.
Clips, and I'm just like, oh no, we're not ready.
They finna go crazy. They finna go crazy. Y'all are not ready for how the color game. Yeah, y'all not ready.
I'm just like, we got Yuji and Yuta back. Like,
bro,
come on, there,
bro.
The clip I saw was a piece of their encounter, and I'm just like, oh no, I didn't even think about this way.
Yeah,
but Yuta's gonna be on that stuff because he's gonna be all like, oh no. Oh no! You're housing Sakuna. You have demon fingers in you.
I mean, that's why the council brought him in. They was just like, we need somebody to take out Yuji, and they was just like, Gojo's trapped. The only reason why they were protecting Yuji in the first place is because of Gojo, and it's just like, okay, he's trapped, so now we can get rid of him. So let's bring in Yuta, and we're gonna have him get rid of him. Yeah,
and that's about to be insane, and I can't.
Yeah, that's gonna go crazy.
But
who do you think is gonna be anime of the year, though?
Anime of the year?
Best new. Before we get to anime of the year, best new anime, I think is going to
Gachiakura.
Yeah, I feel like it's got to go to Gachiakura, bro. I feel like it has to.
Or Gachiakuda, you can pronounce it that way, I guess. Like, I guess it doesn't matter, but like, yeah, no, I feel like Gachiakuda. What else were we watching?
Kaiju number 8, season 2, Solo Leveling, season 2.
Kaiju number 8 would probably be in the running because it leveled up
It did.
exponentially.
It did.
Like, they weren't playing this last
And,
season.
and you know what's crazy? Like I've been noticing a trend of a lot of. At first, it was a lot of gas on Solo Leveling. Now I'm seeing a lot of people kind of turn the corner on Solo Leveling and just it be it's trash and this and that. It's like let's relax.
People were doing that from Jump. Just because
I didn't see it that much.
Strong. Oh, I saw it everywhere. People were either like, it was very strictly black and white. There was not too many like gray area people.
Gotcha.
So it was like, oh, it's either trash because of the story, or it's great because of the action in the story because it's simple for them to understand.
Right.
Because they're,
and that's another thing. Everything don't have to be overly complicated. Everything don't have to be overly complicated to be good. If you have a simple story, Demon Slayer has a simple story, but it's fire and executed perfectly.
We come from the 90s. Where they didn't explain ish to you.
Oh, for sure.
They barely explained why we're here in the first place. They were like, you're watching, let's do some stuff. Like, it's literally, we didn't have any explanation as to, like, when we were kids, like, stuff happened a decade before we were born. Like, okay, when you're talking about, like, maybe Dragon Ball, right? Dragon Ball premiered the anime itself premiered when I was born. Like, after, like, just before I was born. So we didn't even get any info on Dragon Ball, and I didn't see anything about Dragon Ball until, like, I was 10.
Dang.
And from that point, yeah, it's already 10 years old at that point. So, like, they've already started Dragon Ball Z there. So, like, by the time we get it, there's no explainer. I just went from seeing really cool episodes of Dragon Ball to, like, all of a sudden we have Dragon Ball Z. Oh, right. I'm gonna watch that. And they didn't explain nothing. I didn't know why Goku, how much time had passed. He's right now. Like, what? They didn't tell us how old he was. They didn't tell us how his power. They were just all like, boom, he's an alien now.
Right.
A monkey alien. Like, they didn't tell us crap, bro. Like, so it's just like, we didn't get any explainers on Sailor Moon.
Big facts.
She was just there.
Big facts. We just knew her and Tuxedo Mask forever.
Moonbeam power. You feel me?
Facts.
Like, we just knew. I didn't watch it like that, but it was just kind of one of those things where we just knew they existed. We didn't know that much. Now you can know everything about anime within the first episode or whatever.
Right.
Or you can just look it up. So, back then we just didn't have any explainers at anything.
And I feel like Solo Leveling, what they've done in 2 seasons, is going to be a good setup to see how this story is going to develop. It's almost like a prologue to the actual story is what it feels like to me. Like, the first 2 seasons is like all set up. I feel like it was a missed opportunity. I do wish in season 2 they would have spent the whole episode on him reviving his mom and not just half an episode. Cause I feel like that was a good emotional, I feel like that was a good emotional point that you could have sat in for a little bit longer.
I remember us talking about that, and I remember being okay with it still to this day. Like, and only because, like, I feel like people will flesh out parts of different things in anime where it doesn't necessarily need to. Like, if maybe a little bit more fleshing out would have done something, like, made it.
Because, like, that's the whole reason why he became a hunter was to heal her. So it's just like he finally does it, and it's just like, all right, she back.
I feel like
it's like, wait, what?
I feel like they did it that way because something's up. Now, I don't know how they're going to do the anime as opposed to the manhwa, but, like, I feel like something's up and stakes are going to be risen because of how simple that was for him to achieve within the first 2 seasons.
Okay.
Like, I feel like they're going to take a turn. Maybe they won't. Maybe his mom is just a non-factor after this just because she got her back.
She good.
She alright now. She cool now. Her and my sister are cool now. Let me go on this adventure with my pops. Like I feel like something like that could either happen or something other than what we got is happening below, behind the scenes. But I don't know, man. I think this generation's perception on anime is really warped just because we have so much accessibility.
I can see that. I can see that.
Like they didn't have, like, we didn't have the ability to do all that stuff in like the late 90s or the 2000s. So it's
For
just
sure.
Like, we had to really look for it.
For sure. We had to hunt for that, John. If it wasn't on Toonami, oh well.
Exactly. If it wasn't on Toonami, you probably weren't going to see it. And if you saw it, it brought, like, for me, some certain stuff creeped me out. Like, if it wasn't on Toonami, for some reason Toonami became like the emphasis of like or the antithesis of like what I felt like it should be, like anime should be. So earlier on, when I was watching, as a kid, I'm watching Toonami, and I would see something from like the manga anime series that they had back then, where they would give like a bunch of old anime like Ninja Scroll and the Guyver Bio Unit and stuff like that. When I would see that kind of stuff, it would freak me the heck out. If you don't know what I'm talking about, look. Well, if you're old enough, look. If you're old enough, go ahead and look up manga series commercial or manga video commercials, because it would be the craziest crap ever you've seen in your life from anime. And it was all that 90s aesthetic stuff like Ghost in a Shell and Fatal Fury and stuff like that. And they didn't care because they, like, back then they were all like, anime's not for kids. until Toonami came along, like, and they started showing like more of the family friendly stuff.
Yeah, more of the shonen stuff.
Yeah, but that stuff would freak me the heck out. So it's just kind of like you would either find that stuff, which was from like Studio Sunrise and like a bunch of other studios from back then, or you would have the alternative, which would be Toonami. or there were some cartoons that had Japanese studios making their cartoons from these anime studios.
That part.
Like Mummy's Alive. You remember
Mummy's Alive? Not gonna hold you.
Unlocked.
I thought Mummy's Alive, and then the cowboy joint where they were actual cows as cowboys.
Cowboy Moo Mesa or whatever.
Yeah.
Cowboys of Moo Mesa.
Yeah. Both of those I thought were fever dreams. I was like, I remember watching these, but I never heard anybody talk about them. But I remember watching them.
Universe is the Biker Mice from Mars.
Shout out to Biker Mice from Mars. Who's from the same universe as Biker Mice from Mars?
Cowboys of Moo Mesa.
Really? I didn't know that either.
It was connected. I didn't know it was connected.
I didn't either. But shout out to, I love Biker Mice from Mars. That was man.
That was legit.
Facts. That's what back when they made everybody. Facts. That's back when they made everybody some type of animal. Yeah, Street Sharks. You had the dinosaurs.
Street Sharks was like like that was such a Ninja Turtle ripoff, bro.
Oh, for sure. So was the dinosaur one. So was the dinosaur one.
Dinosaurs.
Yeah.
and all their theme songs suck.
Oh, like, for sure.
Like Extreme Dinosaurs was okay, and like Mummy's Alive was actually pretty legit. That they had a hard opening. Like they had a hard opening. Like you could tell, like an anime studio did that opening for sure. Like,
oh, you know who had a hard opening to me? SWAT Cats.
SWAT Cats was dope. Oh my god, that just unlocked.
SWAT Cats is tough.
I'm like, I'm 11. I'm 11. What am I watching? I'm watching Cartoon Network. SWAT Cats.
SWAT Cats is tough. SWAT Cats is tough.
Bro, like we should talk about old cartoons sometime, but
for sure.
We don't have, guys, any extensive knowledge on what's gonna happen in the Anime Awards or who's really gonna be nominated. We just kind of gave some of our thoughts on what should be, even though they weren't super elaborate thoughts. There's not a lot of competition. Like, I mean, there's a lot of anime that we don't watch. but there's not a lot of competition. So leave comments below. See, we want to see how you think about this. What do you think is going to get nominated? What do you think needs to be acknowledged? And,
for sure.
What stuff are you looking forward to? If you haven't liked, share, and subscribe already, go ahead and do that.
And let us know in the comments. Let us know in the comments who y'all think is gonna get anime of the year. I would love to see Gakiaka get it, but I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be some other contenders that I'm not thinking about right now. But I love Gachiaka right now.
I think My Hero has a shot.
My Hero definitely has a shot. With the way this final season is going, they definitely got a shot. I wouldn't even be mad at it.
That because we just talked about it. I'm not just saying that we just talked about it in the last episode. But,
I wouldn't even be mad at that.
I wouldn't really be mad at it because it's like they earned it.
Yeah.
They've been around for a couple of years.
Yeah. They've been around for a minute.
But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what's happening. But until next time, you guys, thank you for joining us at Those Indie Geeks.
Peace.